What's up, my beautiful peeps? How are you guys? I hope you are feeling positive. I hope that you are loving yourself. And if you are not, then hopefully by the end of this video, you start loving yourself because it's time. It's time to start loving yourself. Like, if you are lacking self-love, that's not good, okay? So for today's episode, I'm going to talk to you guys about mainly 5 things that will help you glow up. Yes, sir, it's time to glow up, okay? And I'm not talking just about the physical glow up. These things will give you a physical glow up, but I'm talking more about a mindset glow up, an energy glow up, a personality glow up, and just a whole life glow up. So the 5 things I'm going to be talking about are focusing on yourself, practicing self-love and self-care, going celibate, improving your health, and going sober. Ooh, how exciting. And I'm talking about these 5 things specifically because these are the 5 things that really helped me glow up. These are 5 things that completely changed my life and helped me become a better person, helped me change myself for the better, which helped me change my whole life. So focusing on yourself, you want to focus on yourself, on you, on your happiness, on everything that has to do with you. You have to get real with yourself. I feel like the most hardest conversations that you will have in life are with yourself because it's hard. It's tough. Really trying to get to know yourself. You have to take accountability for your life, for your actions, for everything because it's up to you. You can't blame nobody else. You can't blame something, certain event. It's you who is choosing to live the life that you are currently living. If you are currently unhappy, you're unhappy. Now do something about it. You have to take action because happiness depends on you. To be honest, you're not going to get happiness from somebody, from something, from anything external. Happiness isn't here and it's in here. You choose to be happy. You decide whether you are going to be happy or not. And if you are not happy, it has something to do with you. That's why you need to start focusing on yourself. Is it your thoughts, your mind, the trauma inside you, your feelings towards you? That's probably what it is. You probably grew up being judged by family, friends, whoever, and that made you judge yourself. That made you not think you're worthy of anything, that you won't be successful in life, that nobody will like you. You need to start switching that. You need to start focusing on that. You need to start focusing on your mind, on your feelings, on everything that has to do with you. When focusing on yourself, you are going to have to make the time to focus on yourself because you don't do it. I know for me in the beginning, I had to make time to focus on me. I'm going to wake up a little bit earlier and do this for me. I need to make sure that I make some time to journal, to meditate, to just talk to myself. Now it just comes naturally, like it's part of my everyday life. You know what I'm saying? But at first, you're going to have to make the time and you are going to have to choose. Are you going to make the time for that, or are you still going to make time to go out, to hang out with friends, to do some other dumb shit? Because you might think you have no time. You have time, but you are probably not prioritizing the right things, what is going to help you level up. You're prioritizing stuff, people that's draining you, and that's not giving you any growth. That's not helping you grow at all. When you make time for yourself, people are going to call you selfish. People are going to say that you changed and all this BS, and you are changing for you, for the better. Friends are going to disappear. Family is going to disappear. That's when you're going to realize who is really there for you and who is not, who aligns with you and who isn't, who you need to truly let go of. And you might be like, oh, but their friends, their family, this and that. Who cares? Okay, it's time to focus on you. You have spent so much time focusing on them. It's time to focus on you. And with them telling you that, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't want you to change, to level up, because they're not going to do that. They don't want you growing. They don't want you to outgrow them. And it's just going to feel so good. You're going to realize how draining it actually was hanging out with people that were holding you back, with negative people. You'll feel the energy. Energy is real, you guys, and you fucking feel it. Your energy will start glowing, okay? You will literally start glowing because you are now taking care of yourself. You're focusing on you. You are protecting your energy. You're not just hanging out with any energy now. You are picky, and you'll realize that not everybody should have access to you, should have access to your energy, should have access to your glow. With focusing on you, it's focusing on everything. You'll focus on your needs, on your goals, on any issues you have, internal issues, on anything that has to do with you, your happiness, whatever it is. You're going to get to know yourself. You're going to go in deep. You're going to see what you like, what you don't like, what you need to change, what's working for you, what isn't working for you, what's truly making you happy, what's not making you happy. I know that growth is great. You know, you want to grow, but before doing that, you really have to fix yourself. You have to fix any issues that you have internally, any trauma, because you don't want to keep going without handling that first. You want to see what it is that's holding you back, because most of the time it's you holding yourself back from success, from growth. Before taking the next step, you want your energy to be right. You want to be right. You want your mind to be clear. When you start fixing those issues, you'll see how great it feels. You'll just feel like extra glowy, dude. Once you start fixing one thing after the other, you'll just increase that glow. You will see how happiness really comes from within, how good it feels to make yourself happy. You will stop relying on other people to make you happy. You'll just see like other people aren't the ones that are making you happy. It's you. You'll create peace within yourself when you start fixing those internal issues, and you will love that peace. You will see that it feels good being alone, okay? Because you can be alone and not feel lonely, and you will want to protect that peace. So you will prefer to be alone. That's why I love being alone, because I don't want nobody to disturb my peace. You know, I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And I don't like people disrupting my peace. I don't like negativity around me. So I don't put myself in negative situations. I don't put myself in environments where I just won't feel comfortable. That's just not me. It's like creating your own world. Just being in your own little world, surrounding yourself with things that you like, with people that you like. I'm not saying that you're going to push people completely away, but you'll see what's really aligning with you, what aligns with your purpose, with your goals, and what doesn't, what's just a distraction, and what's actually helping you get to the next level. You are going to attract people that align with you when you focus on you, because you'll be working on becoming your best self. And you will attract people who are also like that, who are also working on becoming their best self. You know, it's going to take time. You're not just going to become your best self overnight, but it's an improvement every day. I'm still trying to become the best version of myself. I'm not there, but you know, we're getting there. Every day is a step closer to becoming my best self. I'm pretty sure that's what you want, okay? I know I want people like that. I don't want people that are partying and stuff like that. And I'm not attracting people like that, because I'm not like that anymore. When I was out drinking, doing drugs, smoking weed, I was attracting people like that. I let go of all that. I let go of all those people, because you might think you still can be friends with people who are still going out partying, doing drugs, drinking. But like, why? If they don't align with you, with what you do, just don't hang out with them, because you might get to this point where you're like, I can help them change, you know? But you can't change people. People change because they want to change. They change for themselves. You can only inspire. The best thing is just to let go, to be honest. Focusing on you, working on yourself, on your goals, and all that, on your trauma, on your internal issues, on your mental health, on your happiness, it completely changes your mindset. It turns it into a positive mindset, because you just want to do better. You want to keep doing better. You want to keep focusing on you, where it just becomes a habit. You are so consistent with it now that it's a positive habit, and you don't see it like as a habit or anything like that. It's just part of your lifestyle. Focusing on me is part of my lifestyle every single day. Like, I'm just focused on me, and I love it like that. I prefer it like that. With practicing self-love and self-care, I put those together. I don't really see it as two different things, because self-love is self-care. Self-care is self-love. You know what I'm saying? It's really in the everyday things that you do on the daily. Like, are you going to be on your phone and scroll, or are you going to read? Are you going to choose to lie down, watch some TV, or are you going to choose to go outside and get some sun, go for a walk, go out in nature? What is it that you are going to choose to do? At first, I always kept it in mind. Like, I would ask, is this self-care and is this self-love? If I do this, is it really loving me? And if it was no, then I wouldn't do it. And if it was a yes, then I'd be like, okay, you know, and I just became consistent with that when I was smoking weed. That was the last thing I gave up. It wasn't self-care and it wasn't self-love. I slowly stopped, because I would ask myself, is this really self-care or self-love? Sometimes I just wouldn't give a fuck, you know, but I'd be like, you know what? It really isn't. Instead, I can do something else. Let me go do something else. And that's really what helped me to eventually stop. It was a process. It wasn't an overnight thing, but I eventually stop. Like with waking up early as well. I don't want to wake up early sometimes, but I think about it and I'm like, hey, I wake up early for a reason. I wake up early to do my self-care routine because I love myself. It's self-love. So let's do it. I know that it's going to help me feel good after. I'm going to feel good for waking up early, for doing all of my self-care, because that is loving me. That's showing love to me. With practicing self-care, you guys, I know a lot of you guys think self-care and think facials, massage, getting your hair done, getting your nails done, shopping, doing your makeup, which those things, sure, they can help you feel good. Okay, I love makeup. If I'm going to film, I want to do my makeup so I can look presentable. And if I'm feeling down, I don't go to makeup so I can feel more confident or more pretty. I just go to it to get creative. I do an eyeshadow look and it's therapeutic for me. It makes me calm down. It just makes me clear my mind. And you know, that's a way of self-care. But if you just do those things in order to be happy, you think that it's going to make you happy, that it's going to make you feel good inside. It's not. It might make you look good. Okay, getting your nails done, your hair done, the makeup. But if it doesn't make you feel good, then it's not really taking care of yourself. Which, you know, I'm not saying don't take care of yourself externally. I do my skincare. I do baths. You know, I don't get my hair done. I do my own nails most of the time. I might just leave them natural without nail polish. But sometimes if I want to, I'll do it. You want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself internally. That is what matters. You want to feel good because feeling good will make you look good. It will make you glow. Beauty comes from within. Looking good most of the time does not make you feel good. You want to make sure that you are properly taking care of your feelings, of your thoughts, of anything that's going on within. Anger, resentment, sadness. Are you just building all that up or are you letting it go properly in a healthy way? You don't want to bottle it all up. You don't want to numb yourself. It's only going to get worse. You know, a couple years back, I was handling my feelings and thoughts very differently than how I do now. I journal, I meditate, which is something I recommend to everybody. You guys, talking to yourself, that's self-care. And I make the time every day, every morning. I make the time to meditate, to journal. It's just part of my schedule. It's just part of my everyday routine. To meditate, to journal, to talk to myself, to say positive affirmations. I do all of that. That is self-care to me because it makes me feel good, especially in the morning. It sets the mood for the whole day. I don't wake up like dreading the day or anything like that. No, I look forward for the day. I wake up a little bit tired or whatever, you know, it's still really early. I don't wake up and immediately go to work. No, I build my way up there. Okay, I take care of myself first and I love myself internally. You know, I take care of my mind, body, and soul. That's how I take care of me now. Before, I used to drink my feelings away. I used to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I used to just numb myself and escape because I didn't want to deal with them. You have to deal with them because you're just going to burst. After I went sober, I had so many feelings. I didn't know what the fuck to do with them. It caused anxiety. I was getting so anxious and I was just so overwhelmed, overthinking everything. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was bad. And I don't want you to get to that point. I used to think in the beginning, fuck, only if I didn't drink my feelings away, this is that. But I'm like, hey, I don't regret anything. Everything, you know, happened. It happened. I forgive myself. And now the important thing is that I am investing in me. I am putting time and energy into loving myself and into taking care of myself. And you might make the time for that, you know, have a certain day, but then it just becomes part of your daily routine. I don't take a bath every day, but there are those days where I go in deep. My everyday things, but I might do some things like external self-care, like a bath, washing my hair, going in on skincare, like giving myself a little facial, extracting my pores, doing my brows, and all those things. But besides that, I incorporate self-care, self-love every day. It's just part of my lifestyle. I do things that will make me feel good, that is actually showing love to myself. Self-love changes your life. It changes you. It changes you, so it leads to changing your life. It changes your mindset. You start loving yourself and your mood changes. Your aura changes. You really start glowing. It feels good and you can see it. I'm literally always smiling. Before, I was very unapproachable. They'd say that I have that resting bitch face because I just wouldn't smile. I wouldn't smile purposely, but it was also because I was just in a very negative mood. I was very mad and you just see it and people feel it. They feel like this negative energy, so they just don't get near you. And now people, they love my energy. You know what I'm saying? They want to come near me, but I'd be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? For some negative energy, I'm like, hold on, okay? I don't just allow anybody to come into my space. You know what I'm saying? I protect my energy. And I can, talk to people, have a conversation and stuff like that. And I don't allow their energy to latch on to me. I know how to cleanse my energy. Okay, that's another thing of self-care, cleansing my energy. You have to learn how to cleanse your energy. I'm big on energy, you guys. Like, energy is real. Every time I go out, I come home, I give myself a cleanse, a little sage cleanse. You know what I'm saying? I get my crystals, I do a little ritual. Like, I'm like, hey, any negative energy that I encountered with today, if anything tried to latch on to me, like, I release this. I release the negative energy back to its user, back to its original home. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want nothing that's not mine. People I have encountered in the past, it's just still negative energy that's within me, that's within my energy. It's still, a process where I'm just letting all that go. Old feelings, old thoughts and stuff like that. Still working on letting all that go. And that's something that I just love to do because, you guys, I love to feel good. I love to take care of myself. I love showing myself love. It feels good, so you just want to do more and more. And you see that love doesn't come from anything external. Yes, other people can love you, but you'll see what's true love and what isn't, because when you don't love yourself, you cannot love nobody else. Like my mug says, if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Cheers. You guys, go check out my mugs. The link is in the description box. Cheers to self-love, okay? Let's say you have acne. You start loving yourself no matter what, exactly how you are right now. Your mind, your conscience, your subconscious starts thinking, okay, I love myself. Let's do something about this acne. Like, what is it? What are we eating? Are we eating like junk, which is going to make us feel like junk, and we're going to look like junk with all this acne? So let's start eating healthier. You start taking steps, you start taking action into fixing things that you might not really like about yourself, but you still love yourself. You are loving yourself, especially because you're taking action into working on you. But you guys, with loving yourself, a lot of you guys just overthink it. I started loving myself by telling myself I love me. You feel this light, you just immediately feel something different. So start there. Start telling yourself that you love yourself. And showing love to you, yeah, it's also taking care of yourself, but it's being there for you, okay? It's supporting yourself. It's motivating yourself. It's showing up for you. Me waking up every morning, I'm showing up for me. Saying the positive affirmations, that is motivating myself. That is showing myself support. Instead of saying, fuck, I can't do this is hard, I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, I'm gonna figure this out. It might take me a while, but I'm gonna figure this out. That is showing support. And literally, like, just being your own hype person, to be honest, okay? You don't need nobody else hyping you up, motivating you, supporting you, being there for you, clapping for you. You can do that for yourself. And expressing the real you guys. Expressing your authentic self is showing love to yourself. That is true love, because you're just letting yourself be. You're not hurting yourself. You're not hiding yourself. You are just being, like, you are just living. You're being in the present moment. You love your unique self. That's just doing everything for you, to be honest. Just expressing your authentic self, that's showing support. That's motivating. It's showing up for you because you're just being, you're just you. And it's not hard. You just have to be you. What's harder is pretending to be somebody you ain't, and that actually hurts you. With being authentic, with loving yourself, with taking care of yourself, it builds confidence. It's growth. It's beautiful. It feels good. And you just want to keep doing it. You can just tell when someone is loving themselves. Like, I'm telling you, you see the energy. You guys, I get complimented on my energy all the time. Not to brag on anything. I feel my energy, right? I feel that light. And people see it. People feel it, okay? When you walk into the room, people want to go to you. You attract people. People, like, look at you. They turn their heads. And it's not because of looks. It's because of your fucking energy, the way you are, your mood, your vibe. Like, it's just, you want to be that vibe. You want to be that positive energy. You want to glow. So start loving yourself. Going celibate, abstinent, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Not being sexually active at all. That helps you get your energy right. It helps you cleanse your energy. Sex is sacred. Sex is an exchange of energy. Once I saw it as energy, everything completely changed. Let's talk about this a little bit. When I was being sexually active, I'd get home and I just feel dirty. Energy wise, I don't know if you guys can understand me, if you guys have ever felt like this. I felt like my energy dirty. I wouldn't feel like me after, I realized that it was their energy that was part of my energy now. It was taking over my energy, and it wasn't the greatest energy. And you guys, let me tell you, when you are having sex with somebody, they have their energy. But if they had sex with other people, they're carrying those energies too, especially if they don't know how to cleanse themselves, how to cleanse their energy. So they're just carrying it. Most people don't see it as energy, so they don't cleanse their energy. And all those people that they had sex with, that energy goes onto your energy too. So it's not just theirs, it's all of the other people that they had sex with as well. And you feel it, you guys. I literally felt it. I didn't know how to explain it. Like I would talk to myself and I'd be like, dude, like, what is it? Until then I started learning more about energy and about all that. It just all made sense. You really have to be careful. Because yeah, you can use protection. There's really no way to protect energy-wise, to protect yourself from their energy. You gotta be careful, to be honest. After that, I was like, you know what? Like, sex is sacred. I'm not just trying to exchange energies with just anybody, especially now at this point where I have worked so hard to get my energy where it's at right now, to cleanse my energy. I'm not just gonna go out here like, fuck no. And with cleansing my energy, I've done cleanses, candles, little rituals, meditating, journaling. It's what works for you, what works best for you, what you feel like is helping you cleanse your energy, what's helping you, recover your true self. Because when you go celibate, you guys, it's just fucking amazing. Like, you just realize how good it feels to just focus on you and maintain your energy, right? To feel good. You feel happier, you're in a good mood, you're glowing. Let me tell you that this gives you the ultimate fucking glow. You're just glowing, like your energy's right. There's no other energy fucking up with yours, like none of that. It's just you. It's your pure energy. It literally changes your mindset as well. Going celibate is this overall cleanse, this energy cleanse, this mindset cleanse, this personality cleanse. Like, you change, and you change for the better. You truly glow up. Going sober is the ultimate fucking glow up, you guys. I cannot stress this enough. Alcohol is a fucking depressant. It makes you more depressed. You're depressed. You don't want to take care of yourself. You don't want to love yourself. You don't give a fuck about how you look, about how you feel. You're depressed. It's horrible. You get into this really dark place. You're not glowing. It's like you're dull. Like, you're dark. You're in this really dark place and you're dark. Your energy's dark. It's not pretty. Okay. It can get really ugly. It's really hard to get yourself out of there, but you can get yourself out of there. It's possible. It might take some time, but it is possible. Alcohol gives you bloating. It makes you swell up. Like, my face used to be so poofy because of all the alcohol and because of the fucking lack of sleep. I used to drink, I used to do coke, and I used to smoke weed. Be out all night, party. I didn't get enough sleep. I had dark eyes, dark under eyes. My eyes were poofy. My face was just so swollen. Like, there was like really no definition. I was bloated. That's not cute. You know what I'm saying? You're not glowing. Let me tell you that once I stopped drinking, you guys, I was getting less and less inflamed. I wasn't bloated anymore. But you guys, your energy, you recover your true self. Alcohol sucks your soul, okay? Alcohol is another spirit taking over your body. It just sucks all of your energy, like everything. Little by little, you have to start loving yourself, and you just start glowing and glowing and glowing more. Drinking alcohol is negative. Dude, doing drugs, smoking weed, doing coke, it's all negative. You don't see growth with doing any of that. Going sober gives you clarity. It gives you the opportunities to start loving yourself, to be present, to feel. A lot of you guys might be using substances to escape, to numb yourself. I get it. I've been there. We have feelings for a reason. There are some negative ones, like anger, sadness, resentment, that you don't want to feel, but we have them for a reason, and it's okay, because those get us thinking. Instead of using anger to build more anger and just look at things with such anger and doing negative things with that, see it as something positive. Like, okay, I'm angry. I'm gonna give you guys an example. I'm angry because this person didn't value my time, didn't appreciate my help. Okay, now you build a boundary. You set a boundary where you're not going to put others before you. You're going to put yourself first, and probably building a boundary with that person. They didn't appreciate you, maybe just not helping them at all anymore, at all. So look at it like that. You look at things, if they make you mad, sad, whatever, you set a boundary so you don't feel like that, so you don't allow yourself to feel like that. Smoking weed gives you brain fog. You can't think clearly. You're just literally a bum, you guys. You might say it gives you creativity, that you can actually get stuff done. It's sad that you need weed to get shit done, to feel creative. Like when I was smoking weed, I wasn't creative. I'm more creative now that I'm sober. I think clearly. I get so much shit done. It just makes you lazy. Going sober is amazing. You feel amazing and you do amazing things. You're happier sober. You're being present. You're full of purpose because you're not investing time and energy into doing none of that anymore. You're investing time and energy into you, into your goals, into focusing on you, into loving yourself, into taking care of yourself, into cleansing your energy, into healing. You gain back control, you guys. Like that was my thing where I'm like, I'm in control of me. Like I stopped giving alcohol, the weed, cocaine control over me, over my life. I'm taking control, okay? Because it is my life. And it feels good being in control, thinking clearly, thinking for yourself. Like it's so motivating. It's so inspirational, to be honest. I'm here for me, you know, and I'm doing it for me. Going sober was one of the biggest acts of self-love that I did for myself. It's self-care. You know, at first you're thinking, yeah, I'm going to go sober or whatever, you're going to take a break. And people see it like that, you know, sobriety, their sober journey. But I see it as a self-love journey. I don't think about, oh yeah, I'm sober. Like, no, I'm loving myself. I'm taking care of myself. Taking care of me consists of being sober. Loving me consists of being sober, okay? I don't want to hurt myself. I want to love myself. Improving your health gives you the glow up. It literally starts with what you eat, you guys. You are what you eat. If you eat like shit, you're going to look like shit and you're going to feel like shit. All that junk food, all the fast food, the sweets and all that, that's not real food. It literally fills you up with negative energy. And I'm not telling you guys shit. Like, this is just me. This is my experience. For me, eating meat is like eating dead energy. And I don't want that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I want positive energy, high vibrating energy. All those foods are low vibrating. They're not going to give you energy. They're not going to help you feel good. They're going to make you feel worse. When you have like a big meal like that, fast food, whatever, what do you want to do? Sleep. You're not full of energy. You just want to lay down. Like, I don't want to eat food that's going to make me feel like that. I want food that's going to fuel me. That's going to give me energy. Where I'm like, all right, like, let's get it going. And that's with eating vegetables. That's with eating lots of fruit and drinking my juices. Eating smoothies. I'm not saying I eat the cleanest, but I eat really, really healthy. 90% of the time. I rarely eat out. I might have pizza sometimes. Rarely, not all the time, you guys. It's not the healthiest, but here and there, okay? And it's cool because like I know how to detox. I know how to cleanse my body, you know, and the other times I'm eating super clean, super healthy. I'd rather cook than eat out because I know what I like, you know, and it just feels good cooking your own food. It just tastes better, you know? What you eat really impacts how you feel, how you think, all of you know, your health. If you eat junk, you're just going to think junk. You guys, like, we have parasites inside our body. With the sweets and all that shit, with the junk food, you're just feeding the parasites. And the parasites, you guys, take control of your body. They take control of your thoughts, of your feelings. You say, oh, I'm craving this, I'm craving that. That's the fucking parasites talking. You're letting them control you. Like, dude, you guys, TMI, but once I saw that first parasite exiting my body, I was like, I need to get rid of these parasites. Like, I want to do more. I don't crave shit like that anymore. I might have a chocolate here and there, you know, when I bake my chocolate chip cookies or whatever. And see, with that, like, I'd rather bake them than buy them at the store. But I don't crave that shit anymore. And you guys, I'm like a sweet person. I love sweet stuff, natural sweet stuff like fruits, and I prefer fruits when they're more on the ripe side because they are sweeter. You guys, dates, nature's candy. They're so sweet. If I want something sweet, like, I'm craving that, not no fake stuff. Like when I used to crave something sweet and I'd go to chocolate, cookies, whatever, all that ice cream, it wouldn't satisfy me. And you just want more and more because you feel like, oh, that's going to satisfy you, but it doesn't. It doesn't make you feel good. But the dates satisfy me. The ripe, sweet, juicy melons satisfy me. The sweet apples satisfy me. I'm just like, dude, yes. Those are natural sweeteners. I love it. I love fruit. I always get asked about my skin all the fucking time. People don't believe me when I say I don't use foundation and I don't use concealer, because I really don't. Look at my makeup right now. It looks flawless. All powders. And why is it flawless? Because I drink lots of juice and eat lots of fruit. You guys, juices literally make your skin glow, and they make you feel good and you glow from within. Like, my skin has never been better, has never been glowier, because I eat clean. Juices are so hydrating, you guys, and juices literally helped me feel good. When I stopped drinking, I started drinking juices because I was doing my research and just learning that juices really help you detox. They're hydrating, like, they're really good for you. there's so many health benefits to drinking juice. I was like, well, let me see what it's about. Let me start drinking juices. Let me start drinking teas. And it made me feel good. They gave me so much energy, you guys. Like the celery juice really helped heal my nervous system. I'm not 100% there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not fully healed, fully detoxed, but I am feeling way better than how I felt when I was drinking alcohol, when I was smoking the weed and doing all that. It gives you that inner glow, and it gives you a physical glow because you look better. When you eat just junk food and stuff like that, you're full of waste. I start off my mornings with drinking juice and with eating lots of fruit, and I get so much energy. I get the energy that I need. Before, I used to have a breakfast sandwich. You know, there's the bread, there's the egg, the ham, the cheese, and I would feel so full after, so bloated, and I didn't have the energy that I was looking for, you know, because you're like, let me eat to get some energy for the day. Fuck no. I'd feel lazy. I wasn't at a high frequency. I was low. Starting off my days with fruits and juices has literally changed my life. That's my everyday thing. You know, that's how I start my days every single day because it helps me feel good. I'm not bloated. I'm full of energy. It's healthy. You know, it's not a diet or anything like that. People think, oh, you're drinking juices, you're on a diet, whatever. It's my lifestyle. That's what I eat. That's how I start off my days. It's part of me. It's literally just my lifestyle. I give a fuck about my health. I'm going to feed my body healthy foods that help me feel good, that give me energy. I'm going to feed my body high vibrating foods. I'm not like this 100%. Okay, and I'm not telling you to go vegan or whatever. I'm not vegan. I don't eat processed foods. I don't eat meat. I don't eat fast food. I don't eat chips. I don't like labels, but I eat healthy 90% of the time. And if I'm gonna have like cooked foods, I'd rather cook it. I eat out sometimes here and there, but it's like, hey, like I don't eat like that all the time, like how I did. And even with that, like sometimes when I eat out, I'm not saying, oh, I feel bad or whatever, like, but you feel a difference, you know, you're like maybe a little bit bloated or whatever. It's a sometimes thing. Start eating healthier, start drinking juices, start eating fruits, and you'll see the difference. You'll feel the difference of how good it makes you feel. Your energy and just your mood, it makes you feel good. With improving your health, yeah, it has to do a lot with what you eat, but you guys, what you surround yourself with, who you surround yourself with, that impacts your health, your mental health, your overall health. So who are you surrounding yourself with? Because you are who you surround yourself with. If it's people that are not doing the greatest things, then maybe you shouldn't hang out with them. Maybe they are not your friend. Distance yourself, okay? You don't need a crowd. You don't need to fit in anywhere. Hang out by yourself. Focus on you. Get your life together before you're out here trying to make friends, trying to find a relationship, a partner. You want to build your life first. You want to take care of yourself and focus on you first. You want to build a relationship with yourself first. You want to get your health in shape because health is wealth. It's also just things that you do, you know, like I know for me now, for my health, for it's self-care, self-love, I do my enema every single day. I do my coffee enema. And I do oil pulling. Sometimes I do the dry brush. Sometimes I'll do the neti pot. But I mainly do those when I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. When I just want to go in a little bit more into the self-care and all that stuff. Every day, for sure, I'm doing my coffee enema. And I'm doing my oil pulling. Like that helps me improve my health. It's self-care, it's self-love. Journaling, meditating, and talking to myself is also part of my health, you know? It helps me with my mental health. And that is my health. I want to feel good. I want to be healthy. Thinking about it now, self-care is also a part of your health. You know, it all goes in together because going sober is also taking care of your health. It's improving your health. Going celibate as well. Focusing on yourself. It's improving your health too. It's your mental health, self-love, self-care. That's part of also being healthy. Yeah, it's your body that you want to maintain healthy, but it's also your mind and your soul, you know, your energy. That real glow up. The glow up comes from your soul, your aura, you guys. Like, it's literally a glow and you feel it. And of course, yeah, the physical as well. It's your mind and everything. And that's really what matters. Self-care, it's not just all beauty. It's also health. Or honestly, it's whatever makes you feel good. Because we all have different needs. We all have different things we need to take care of. We all have trauma, different types of trauma. You know, we all have internal issues. So whatever just makes you feel good is self-care. Whatever works for you works for you. All these things work for everybody. Focusing on yourself is going to help you. Self-love is going to help you. Practicing self-care is going to help you. Going celibate is going to help you. Going sober is going to help you. And improving your health is going to help you. There are things that are going to help you. Of course, you know, you might have different health issues you need to focus on. You might be loving yourself a little bit right now, but there's other ways you can start loving yourself. It's really important that you focus on you, that you focus on this glow up, okay? And don't think physical glow up. It's way more than that. And honestly, I feel like it wasn't this order that I went by. I didn't do it intentionally, but focusing on me led me to self-love and self-care because I was just doing me. I was like, well, what do I do with all this time that I have now? Let me start loving myself. Let me start taking care of me. I started doing things. I started doing reading. I started listening to podcasts. I started doing things that made me happy. I stopped going out and I started staying in. I started distancing myself from people. And that's what led to me going celibate. I was like, dude, I'm taking care of my energy. Like, why am I going to continue exchanging energies with other people? And then all that cleared my mind. I was cleansing my energy. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go sober. Let me go sober. And I went sober and that helped me feel so much better. Going sober, it was everything for me because I really did struggle with alcohol. I was at a really low point, and getting myself out of there, it just gave me hope in life. That's like one of my greatest achievements, and it inspired me. Like, I inspire myself and it's motivating. And I'm like, dude, I can fucking do anything. And it led me then to improving my health. I was like, well, shit, I've hurt myself a lot. My health, my liver, my lungs. It's time for me to eat healthier. I stopped eating meat. I stopped eating fast food, processed foods, and all that. And I did more research on that, you know? I heard meat's not the greatest for you, this, and that, but I'm not just gonna listen to that. You know, I like to do my own research, and I did. It made me feel some type of way, and it made me think, and I'm like, you know what? Like, it's just kind of like true. Like, it's like common sense. It's a dead animal. Like, it's dead energy. Like, it's low vibrating energy. And you're gonna eat that? Like, it's just, I'm just like, no, you know, I don't think I will ever eat meat again. It just doesn't sound good. It doesn't look good. And it's just the energy. Like, I'm like, I don't want that inside of me. It's time to glow up. Who is ready to glow up? I hope that you are ready to glow up. I hope that you are ready to love yourself. And I really hope that this inspires you. Take these 5 things into consideration. Start implementing them into your life, into your everyday life slowly. You know, work with one thing and then another thing and then another thing. That's how I did it. You know, I did it step by step. I didn't do all 5 because then it can get overwhelming and you feel like you're seeing no progress, and it's going to take time, one step at a time. Now I implement them. It's just part of me. It's part of my lifestyle. Like, it's just in me. You will get to that point as well. These things, you guys, I guarantee you, are going to help you glow up in life. And don't forget to get your mug. The link is in the description below. I did the mugs because it's just a little reminder to just remind yourself to love yourself, to put yourself first, to take care of yourself, and to glow up. I need to do a little mug now on something with glowing up. But let me know. I love you guys. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen, to watch this episode. Make sure to follow The Vibes on Instagram. You guys can also subscribe on Instagram, and I post daily stories with some more inspiration, talking about self-love, giving self-love tips, self-care tips, talking about being sober, just other things, you know, that come to mind. I just love helping you guys out. I love inspiring. I love talking about what I'm going through, just to see if you guys can relate, if you guys are going there's something similar, and tell you guys how I'm dealing with it in a healthy way, how I'm just like pushing through. Like, we all go through shit, you know, we all go through shit, and we just have to remain positive. You guys can also follow me on TikTok, follow The Vibes on TikTok, and you guys can also follow The Vibes on Threads. You guys, I honestly love Threads. I just be posting some real shit, you know. I love inspiring. Like I said, I love talking about self-love. I love talking about my sober journey, about my addiction experience, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are struggling with addiction, and I want to help. You know, I don't care about the negativity. Fuck the negativity. I don't pay attention to that. I don't do it for that. It's inspiring because I'm like, this is exactly why I do it, because we need some more positivity. But I do it for my peeps that really are struggling, that, you know, are looking for some type of help, that are looking for someone who understands them, and to just see that other people went through it, you know, that they're not alone. So I really, really love you guys. Don't forget to speak good vibes to yourself and speak good vibes to others. Peace.